Hi, and welcome to episode 3 of Losing is Fun with Empress Evil, Season 2. I am Icon, and today is going to be all about gathering new medicine, building new areas for the base, and staying alive. So between that, I'm pretty sure that my storyteller, which only allows bad events to happen, will have some wonderful ideas how to entertain us all. And if you like this kind of content, check out my channel. You'll find plenty of other Rimworld videos there, alongside with some strategy games that I love to play. Maybe you'll find something there you like too, and if so, leave a subscription. You'll make me happy and yourself by getting notified with all the new stuff you want to see. So I'm picking up some more chunks here. I just want to fortify myself as hard as I can. So far, things aren't that bad. The only bad thing I've noticed is the severe lack of medicine, but that's something solvable after all. I just need to sell off some of those sculptures here, like that's 500 bucks, and well, we're going to get somewhere with that. And besides that, I still feel like there are so many things to do at once. I need a steady supply of steel, that's for sure, but I don't find any right now, besides that one deposit down there. Or where was it? Did I already mine it out? No. The steel was somewhere else. Here's some steel, there's some steel. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Oh my god, there's a mechanoid cluster. So let's see how this will work out. The cluster has a proximity activator, it's an auto-charge turret, pikeman, lancer, nothing too wild. But what I'm going to do immediately now is create a new zone, and that's safety. Going to invert that, and going to clear out all of this now to make sure nobody goes into the vicinity of that without my okay. This is so important to do that. I lost entire colonies lately just because I was ignoring this too hard. There. So I'm assigning this to my animals and my colonists. I'm aware that my animals are now allowed to pollute the rooms of my people again, but yeah, you know, I gotta suffer something. But I think there's a really good chance of some caravan going towards this direction and just stomping them down. That's just what I hope will happen, because well, there's not so many ways to enter my map, so I could even seal off this one to make sure the peeps will come that way. You know, let's see. Just waiting for the first caravan to go through. But the good thing about this is nothing I need to take care that desperately, because yeah, it's not cool that this side is around, but we can let it be for the time being. And apart from that, it's quite easy to attack it from the flank and such good stuff. Can even spread out my people, attack from here, here, and here at once. Makes things like the auto charge turret a lot less dangerous when you can spread out your people properly. So there's a good chance that I can just negate that into a quite manageable fight. My people in the colony are now not allowed to get close to that thing, so there's also no more risk of something blowing up on that end. So yeah, let's do some mining over here. I feel like I want to have some ways to pass through, because I don't like the feeling of being severed from the other side of the map like that. So I think I'm going to do things like these. Maybe down here too someday, to get to that other steel deposit quicker. Don't know. But we definitely need that steel. There we go. So let's order some more mining, and that's it. Gaxo is no longer picking out on food. Nice. Alright. That area is getting done nicely too. Awesome. Okay. So next step, electric tailoring bench, because I don't have that one yet. Or am I just noticing something not good enough? Oh man, so there's another of these occasions where somebody's just stuck in front of a wall. I don't know why that happens or how that happens, but it's really bad when it happens. So, but luckily I noticed it before it was able to be a problem. So the real bad thing about this though is I don't see any way of sending out a caravan this way then. So Zippy, don't you miss your bed? Why did we have to arrest you again, Zippy? Tell me. There has to be a reason for that thing. It's always a reason. Okay, so it turns out we're cut off from medicine and I have to accept it somehow. And I'm not too excited about that, can't tell you. But it seems quite arrogant to me to just run into that cluster and try to fight it. So, Zippy, where's your gun? Shouldn't you have a gun, Zippy? Seriously? Okay. Where's the revolver? Does somebody have two weapons or such? Or what's going on? That's a little bit weird. No wooden bench. I don't really have wood spare for things like these. Just forgot to issue the thing made out of steel. Okay, but the lack of components, of course, is still a problem. So, what to do? Shred down some mechanoids, I'd say. Always helps. But what I'm going to do instead is do some mining and hope we're going to find something in there. Alright. So, it's not enough steel to take care of everything inside the base, but it's a good start. I'm going to stop mining more of that. Imperial ship down. A shuttle of Imperium of Pustra is taking damage and is seeking a place to land. It's a new quest with version 1.2. Its commander Nospos wants to land and help us. Insects from Suicidal Hive will attack the crashed shuttle site and attempt to kill its occupants. You must defend them. The shuttle contains Nospos, 2 other civilians, and 3 cataphracts. Commander and civilians must be rescued, but the cataphracts may be sacrificed. Okay, so I'm not sure if I really want to have that. So, is there anybody already on a ranking that it would be worth it? Not really, huh? Okay. So, the thing here is just, I'm not sure that I can stomach another fight before that cluster is gone, before I have medicine back up. I mean, and the reward doesn't really convince me as something I really need, you know. Because usually when you try to do these things for like that, you should wave some really good reward at me to convince me of that risk. And right now, I think I'm having other problems in here. The worst thing being the lack of components and the, well, incapability to send a caravan right now. Components are lacking, medicine is lacking, and I'm afraid when I send a caravan right now, they'll be going over mechanoid land and just die. So let's see that through. Alright. And there goes. I'm going to smooth that wall. Make sure it's going to be a beautiful one now. So I don't have the materials for another freezer, but I'm going to try anyways. So I discovered a large open-aired area here. Interesting. Hey, we struck machinery. Wow. As if I knew it, you know. I really got it as if I know it. Awesome. And my constructors are already almost done with smoothing those surfaces. These guys are beasts. Alright. So my constructors should be both also pretty high on on crafting, because I personally like that combo. When your constructors are also your main crafters. It's a pretty nice combo. Alright, we're almost starving. So let's bring the crew and hunt some wildebeests. So there goes. Jeez, I didn't expect it to be that quickly that bad. And the potatoes are far from being finished here, so yeah. So for some reason Zippy doesn't have a gun anymore. I don't know why or how, but it's just like it is. Okay, so here's another area revealed here, so not that important though. And yeah, we messed it up. The whole wildebeest bunch is now after us, so the only thing I can do now is draft each and everybody and seek shelter somewhere. All right. Let's see how this will end. All right, so the wildebeests are now in the colony. Everybody's behind doors, and Maria, being my chief constructor, I'm going to forbid that one. She can't repair that without opening it, so there we go. So with the wildebeests spreading out, I might be actually able to do something about that. So I just wonder where my weapons went. Okay. The real problem here would be, it seems to me, that if I just keep firing now, everybody's going to die. So what we're going to do instead, I'm going to send them all to bed here inside. There we go. And this way I can't undraft them without risking that anybody will go outside during the night. Because that amount of wildebeests all at once, that's just more than I can take. And this one here is just dying nicely. Hey, and there's the space battle. Oh man. So, let's see where it partakes. Okay, over there. So next time I'll just bundle up the whole colony and fight it then. Alright. Area revealed. So the space battle actually revealed an area. Ah, I mined out that stuff here to pick up the components, I remember. So there's another attack on a door. So let's assign Gaxo to repairs. And there it goes. Okay, they're surprisingly resilient in their wrath, so let's check it out. I'm going to start my fight here, because obviously we have to fight. The best way I see here seems to me to open up the door and bid them in. Like this. I'm holding that door open to make sure only one enemy can enter at a time. Now we're once drafting and undrafting the whole colony. And now let's get started. So what I want to achieve with this is I want to try to get the whole herd towards that door and avoid a big onslaught on one side of the base. So let's check that out, how well it works. So there's another attack on that door here, but that's not a problem at all. So the first wild beasts are down, and I can leave this place. And let's get back in. And where's Maria at? Good lord, why? Jeez, I hate it when that happens. Had everything under control, and then because she was repairing things, she was acting out stupidly. Okay. But well, the rest should be good now. There we go. Alright, so who's my cook? Maria and Zippy, of course. Always with worst case scenarios. Damn. So another person. Okay, let's put up dweeb for that. Going to butcher here. So let's make sure Maria should get some treatment here. And after butchering this, Paul's going to tantrum a bit on us. I'm okay with that. So that space battle really is a godsend to me, because this way I can just so she lost her right ear? Damn. This way I can just oh, now I lost my thought, sorry. What can I just can't remember. Ah, yeah, the space battle. This way I can just fill up my component needs right there. So that was going. That was on my mind, and this way it's going to be quite easy to manage that. So feel a little bit sad about losing Maria's ear like that. Hey, and another tantrum. So, butcher table. It's just too warm. I'm realizing that whenever it's getting too warm, some things just are not working as good anymore. Don't know how warm it is in your vicinity, but in our vicinity here right now, it's warmer than it should be. Bottom line. Temperature, warmer than I wish it would be. So there we go. Let's destroy that butcher spot right away. and get working on the table, because butcher table is only better. Alright. So, let's check out how we're going to deal with that thing one day. But the low food thing is now not that much of a problem anymore. I just need to take care of the wildcats again, but wildcats are always a thing in the arid shrubland. There's no time in the arid shrubland where you're not worried about wildcats one way or the other. The only time you're not worried about wildcats is when you killed all the wildcats. Afterwards, you will be worried about when the wildcats will enter the map again. So, arid shrubland in a nutshell. It's all about wildcats. And that stupid wild beast eating my potatoes. You're most certainly not welcome here. So let's show that stupid thing what that means. So I guess Paul now has a sort of hate against cheetahs, and Maria, I guess she has sort of hate against wild beasts now. You hate whatever takes your limbs. So, okay, let's be very, very careful with that situation, because there's not really much on the map that this sucker here can really go for. So let's be very, very careful. The thing about cheetahs is their friggin' 6.4 cell per second movement, and while it might be the case that this cheetah has designated some target I can live with, it might be also the case that this cheetah now had some in mind to eat some tasty colonists, and I'll rather take care of that thing right away. Just because reasons. Paul would approve. You see, Paul would approve. Another cool thing now is that I'm getting the bird too. And there goes the mad cheetah. Okay, so another almost crisis situation. So I'll order Gaxo to stay inside, because seriously, that situation, very, very dangerous. Alright, so Zane is there with his shotgun. Oh man, I hate these moments. At least Zane was able to headshot that beast. But yeah, cheetahs are really scary. They are one of the most dangerous aspects about the arid shrubland. I'm not sure if they are part of the vanilla expanded mod pack or not, but I'm not muttering. I love enemies that are just, or animals that are just dangerous. Really, it's personally one of the best things that can happen when the local fauna is giving you a challenge. I like that a lot, because that means I have to work around these things a little bit more. And there's not only a challenge in the raids and such. It's a cool thing for me. Okay, so finally the amount of cooling should be sufficient for this room to be a freezer. There we go. And apart from that, I'm just waiting for a caravan somehow. It's just the only thing I can think of right now. But now we're having a turn of Pukesies for everyone first. So let's check out the piece of art. This work bears an image of an elephant being wounded in a cowardly, half-hearted way. The elephant looks defeated. A porcupine appears in the lower part of the image. This depiction relates to Pelik Paul assaulting the elephant. So, wow, this is some Greenpeace piece of art. Like, save the animals and such. Ooh, a combat supplier is approaching. So, they're not taking the way I was hoping they would take. But that's nothing I'm too surprised about, because there's only a chance that they take the way I want them to take. But maybe they leave the map in a direction that's good for me. Who knows? Alright, so let's check out the shopping here. Just selling off a few things that I don't need anymore. Going to... Oh man, I want that assault rifle. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, well. So, what I personally think, it's not going to be an assault rifle. It's going to be as many meds as possible. There we go. It's only 11 units, but 11 units of med is so good compared to nothing. Going to be happy with that. Alright, so let's move Paul's meditation spot in there. And there it goes. Alright. The game still tells me that my stockpile of medicine is low. It's very thoughtful. So, do I already smelter? No. Should change that. Smelters are a very, very good source of steel. Cheap and effective way to recover useful materials out of slag. And Gaxo is in daze again. Food poisoning. Alright, so this Snap Out mod really did a lot of things in this series so far. Hey, there's more. So the Quains gave me gold, and they went off in the wrong direction. What a pity. But okay, so it turns out that components won't be a problem anymore for the next time. That's good. So the incompetence of the cook is knows no boundaries. Okay, so there's Django. Go and insult. Let's check out. There's Django's room. I'm going to imprison the guy right away. Zippy, not assigned to wardening. Is she actually able to? Let's, oh boy, there's a lot of breakdowns here. So let's send Paul to arrest Django. Luckily he snapped out of it right away. That's good. Because a fully fledged insulting spree would be the last thing I need right now. Okay, so things are far away from being good, but could be worse as well. Could be definitely worse. So let's store those blocks outside. Generally said, I think it's time to have some stonecutter's workshop somewhere. Because right now this main hall here might be looking nice and such, but well, it's not efficient. It's not useful. It's just something I can't use right now. Okay, so people are coming back from their mental breakdowns. It's a good thing. So let's see, what kind of stone do I have most? Siltstone and anorthosite. So let's do some anorthosite floorings, because I have so much of that stuff. There we go. Floorings will also reduce the amount of mental breakdowns. Amazingly. That's how it works. Okay. There's no more mining order on the mountain tiles after I accidentally placed tiles on them. That's a new thing. Wonder if that's a version 1.2 thing. Yeah, well, so Dweeb goes on a food binge. Oh man, the amount of mental breakdowns here. So my friends, I'm going to say goodbye at this point before something bad happens again at the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very, very happy to have you guys around. It's so much fun to play this series. We had a pretty peaceful episode today, so I guess the next one will be turbulent and nasty again. The most nasty things today were the dozens of food poisonings and mental breakdowns, but I'm already used to that kind of shenanigans. So I hope you have a wonderful time until then, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.